Hello all you beautiful people, how you doing today? This is Lava Temptress and welcome back to SkyFactory 4 and to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. Alright, so today we are going to look at a couple things. First of all, had to adjust the power and I did it offline, and big shout out to Chosen Architect. He's pretty awesome. I actually had to look up. As you saw last time, my Parabox was not getting powered. And I had the power, like, look at this. I did not add any extra of these. All I simply did was add a buffer in. And it's amazing how much difference this makes. Like, oh my goodness, it is huge. So all I did was, I took everything up for a minute. Like, I took the wireless charger and the energy conduits down, so that way none of these were being powered. So what I did instead, and this is not my idea, which is why I said shout out to Chosen Architect. He is the one that had the video on it. So this, I already had one of these down, I just didn't have it set up properly. So if you remember, I had one sitting right here. Okay, and I had it connected to the power. But the way we need to have it, I had it set up improperly. We need to have all the power going into here. And first of all, if you look at it, look how much power that has. Oh yeah, I combined a whole bunch of the batteries. And to combine the batteries, you just go, you make a battery. And I'll show you in a minute, because we're going to go ahead and start this. Alright, which is why I turned these off, because we don't want this going while that's started, because anything that goes on now after we start this, once we reset it, everything will be no big deal, right? Alright, so it says we have a full 8,192 RF going in. So the way you set this up, and this is how I had it wrong. So you have everything going into the battery. So all our power is going straight into the battery. So I had power going into the battery, but I didn't have this other part set up properly. So on one side, have it going out to our Parabox. On another side, have it going out to the rest of our energy. The battery acts as a buffer, which is what I had the, what did I have? Which, the power cells. I had the power cells set up, all these, but they weren't keeping their power. So I knew I had to be doing something wrong, and I will be the first one to admit if I'm doing something wrong. So I have no shame in that, because if I knew everything, like, I better be filthy rich and doing something else, because, you know, no, I would play games and YouTube even if I was, so, you know, not a big deal. Okay, so anyway, enough of my ramblings. So off the battery, you can do it from 5 sides. So all of these sides, as long as you don't touch the side that we have all of the power going in. So like I said, I didn't touch anything else. I did move these on top versus the side, because I wanted it to go into the tank and the tank to flow out to here. So I did move those also, but that's not, that it's giving us a little bit more lava, but otherwise that's not affecting anything. It's just giving us lava in our tank, that's all. And eventually, hopefully it'll fill it up all the way. So you can see it's draining pretty fast right now, because it's going into the Parabox. But what you want to do is you want to have the energy interface, and this is all in integrated dynamics mod. So the energy interface, and then a logic cable, and then wherever you want your power going into, which is why I was setting it up wrong, I put the energy exporter on the battery. It goes on whatever you want it to go into. So then you put the card here, and you click on properties. Channels doesn't matter, but we want to go over to energy transfer rate. So we put it at 999,999. And that was based off Chosen Architect's suggestion. I don't know why that amount, he said, but that's how much power we need. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not the expert in this, so I'm going to trust your judgment. So as you can see, it is working. We do still have power, but it is draining. Now, I upgraded quite a few of these batteries. So as you can see, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 23, I think that's 23 million. It's hard to tell without like 1, 2, 3. I think there's, can't tell if there's 5 or 6 zeros. When they're all together, it, excuse me, what? Anyway, so it was full power, which means when we have our Parabox on, like we do now, then it will give it full power and we will accumulate all those points. So when it resets. Because I had it on before and it wasn't doing that. Same setup with each of these. You want the energy exporter on the bottom of whatever you want the power going into. So my jetpack stays powered. All the energy stuff stays powered. You know, I have the same power that I had before. It's just actually going through this. So we're able to use the Parabox. So that is what I changed offline. I also did some, I processed some ores. That's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, quite a bit of ores. I kind of threw everything in the smeltery. Now I'm taking these out, and I want you to know the reason why I'm taking these out, because remember when we reset our Parabox, anything we move is going to reset. So here's what I want to do. See how our power's almost gone now? So current power is 0. It has drained all of our power. And here's the only thing I didn't understand. Why does it need so much power? It only needs a maximum of 8,192. So, I don't know. I don't get it. It took all that power. And now it's at 0. It has all the power it should need, but yeah. So I don't understand why we have it transferring so much, because in that 10 minutes, it takes way too much power. But we're testing it. I'm seeing if I like it that way, or maybe if we need to switch something for ourselves. But it's still going, so we'll check back. Let's see, 3 minutes and 37 seconds. And in that time, we are going to take a couple things down, so that way we can duplicate them for power. Because why not, right? Alright, so let's put... Oh wait, I want those in my inventory. Crap. Okay, so anything we actually want to duplicate, we want to take out before those 3 minutes are up. Let's see. I guess we could duplicate some ores. Obviously just blocks. I don't need cloth. Redstone would be nice. Steel, tin. I mean, I really don't need those. What I'm trying to think what I would actually want to duplicate. I don't need any of the slime. I don't think there's any of the machines that I really am just like, oh my god, I need multiples of those. Because anything we take out right now, we're going to get multiples of. No. See, the problem is I just don't think there's anything really that I'm like... Why have we never checked to see what was in there? Do we have a filing cabinet? On the same turn, if you did not watch my Parabox video, you should also know that you also do not want to put down things that you care about. Because anything you put down one prismarine. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was a beautiful file folder, let me tell you. Three minutes, 34 seconds. Why is it going down so slow now? Because it's not getting power. See, I'm thinking I want to change it to the minimum. I think it's transferring too much power to there and not enough. Like it's taking it out of the battery too fast. So let's see. If we want 2,192. So let's try. No, let's try 99,999. Let's try that and see. Changed it to 2,048. Excuse me. Okay, this isn't even working at all now. Alright, I don't need the wireless charger going because that's powering my jetpack, and I'm okay with that. Although it's going to duplicate it for me, and I really don't need that either. So, what are you going to do? Okay, so before we restart, after we do the Parabox, when the timer's counted down, we are going to pull up the battery, and we're going to duplicate this thing. That way, we are going to double how much it's going to hold. I mean, like, I could take these, but that means I have to take everything out, and, I don't think I really want to do that. Oh yeah, and let's pause that. It's getting us ores. Oh yeah, if I take them out. Dun, 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 and put them in here. When we come back, it will act like they are still there. Oh wait, anything I put in here isn't going to be in there. Okay, so remember, anything you put in here. So is there any specific ores? Rock crystal, no. Yeah, let's grab out titanium. Why not uranium? Thorium. What about some of the ones that you can only get in other worlds? Yeah, magnesium, lithium, Twilight Forest and Lost Cities, so... and boron. Alright. I am cool with that. I don't care about picking that up. Like I said, I will pick up the battery. I don't think there's anything up above I really want. No, I don't think so. Like, even the animals and stuff aren't a big deal. I don't want to drain my stuffs. And I don't even have this going. This isn't powered anymore, is it? No. Okay. I was going to say. I don't need this powered. Yeah, it's all paused. Okay. We are good. I don't know why I took that out. It's going to be back in there again. So here's the hard part. Remembering not to take stuff out and all that because it's going to be back in its inventory. Like, and if I put it's fine if I take it out if I keep it in my inventory, or let's try if I put it in my bag. So let's try these ores. So let's put those at the bottom there. And those should duplicate, but just in case. Alright, so I will be back when this counts down closer to 0. Okay, it took a while, and while I was waiting, we're down to 9 left, I made some speed modifiers. So we're going to take these out because remember, anything that we made while the Parabox is going, it is not going to be valid anymore. Okay, so 30 in that one. I swear I had some in that one. Thought so. So we're going to put them all on that one. Because as soon as that gets down, we're going to take up the battery when it gives us our point, and we are going to restart the world. 2, 1. And 0. There we go, accumulated a point. Okay, so let's take these out and leave everything else here. We're gonna pick the battery up and we are going to loop off. So I had to make sure I was hitting the right button. So it will shut down your world. This is why it's important. Parabox has reset the world to a previous state. So whenever we started the Parabox, that is what it will look like. So, yay! Are you excited? I kind of am a little bit. You know what I'm most excited about? 1, our battery is going to have full power again. But 2, we're going to pick up that battery and I will show you how I added one battery to the other and gave us a bigger battery. I did it quite a bit because battery power, see, everything is back to the way it was. So, including our battery is full again. So we're going to pick up our battery, which the battery does retain the energy when you pick it up, and everything in our inventory we still have. So now it's going to hold 46 million RF. 46 million. 46 million. So now it is going to increase. Okay, that is offline. There we go. That's doing its thing. Okay, so I picked this up. So now we got double. So now, if we take everything out of here, then we can put it in there. Hold on. So we can take it all out of here, put it in there, and we'll have duplicated the amount that we had. Alright, but that's not the cool thing. The cool thing is, okay, so next time when we reset it, which we will, so we're going to put these in, just one of these. But, because of the stuff we kept, we're going to put all this in there. Because all of this is going to stay when we reset again. And see how we kept everything that we put. So essentially, like, if you have these bags, you could duplicate a whole buttload of stuff. I really don't have the need to. Like, meh. I don't know. I just don't. So, and all the ores that I processed are all back in here. Voila! So, anything you have in your smeltery will be returned to its original state when the Parabox started. Anything that is anywhere. Okay, including, I should have taken these out. Okay, I totally forgot about this. We should have taken these out and duplicated this. This would have been cool to duplicate. Oh yeah, and now we got Twilight Matter. I forgot we haven't done that yet. So, now we have lots to do. And everything is powered the way it was before. I should probably fix that. Our battery is doubled. So if we start this up again, I would want to wait until the battery's full. But if we started this up again, and if we, well, I guess we would want to keep it full. So if we started it up again, I don't like how it's not pulling this out very fast. I mean, the transfer rate's high. I don't know why it's not pulling it out faster. Like, I wonder if it wants it to be higher. Okay, so let me try something. Let's put our hover on. And not that it matters, but why did we only get 2 of those? Okay, that was weird. Alright, so let's go down here and let's see about putting these below instead. Will it keep pulling it out because it's slower? I don't know. It's kind of freaking out right now, so maybe. I wonder if it won't go higher than that tank. See, why did it not give me that? Whatever. Alright, tank. Let's make some more, or unless I have some more. No, that's the wrong tank. We want fluid storage tank from Cyclic. Alright, so let's go down here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, it's still flowing down. Ooh, I do think it is pulling it out faster now that I did that. Oh, maybe. Did I freak it the fuck out? Nope, it's filling up. It's just filling up from bottom to top. Okay. So look at that. Well, I mean, that's kind of poop, but it's fine. Whatever. It is what it is. So, if you're using these tanks, wherever your pipe is going to, it'll only fill up lower than that. And the reason why I want excess lava is because then, when, like, for instance, when we're running the Parabox, we have spare lava to use. And it's getting there. It's almost full. We're gonna fill this up in no time. So just like that, and it'll still pull out from here. But these stay pretty full of lava anyway. But that way, in case we need excess lava of, I don't know, for something, then we have it. Alright, well, as soon as this battery fills up, I'm gonna turn the Parabox back on. But this next time when I do it, let's have... Ooh, I know. Let's take any pristine matter. Let's take any of the matter out. Oh, prosperity shards wouldn't be bad to double. Precise Doppler, no. Pristine matter, and what's the other called? Let's just look up matter. So if we take out the overworld and the hellish. So if we start processing all the different types of matter in here, then we could, I mean, essentially we could have one of these bags completely empty when we restart the world. Like, if you wanted a way to duplicate it, they say this isn't cheaty, this is the way it's supposed to be, so I don't want to hear any of those comments. if it's the way it's supposed to be, then this is how they want it played. So all's fair, right? So let me take some of this out and put some of our ores and stuff in. No, we want to wait and do that after. Here, I just want to empty out my bags. That's what I want to do. And then before we reset the world, I just want to grab it all and put it in my inventory. So let me empty all this out and I will be right back. Okay, so our battery is full and we're going to start the Parabox again. Yeah, we want to make sure the, which one is it? That one. Okay, we want to make sure and grab those up. So we're going to activate. It's counting down regularly. I did turn it down. It's 8,192. But that's going down pretty quick. We don't need full. So let's change this just a little bit. Let's go 9. Let's go 9999. I think that's too slow. It's still counting down. And it's still at 120% speed. So let's try, whoops. Let's try, 5,000. 1,000, yeah. Okay, that's still counting. It's still 110% speed, so that's still too high. So we want it to go. We want it to go a little bit slower than that. So let's try 2,000. Okay, 2,000 is too slow because it's not counting down now. So currently is it at 2,000? So let's try 2,100. We want it to go. Let's do 2,200. There we go. Oh, well. Nope, not quite as fast as we want. So it's at 2,200. So we want a little bit faster. So let's do 2,400. Nope, still not. It is going down every second. Let's see if we can speed it up just a little bit. So I guess let's stick to 3,000. How's that? Yeah, that's going down faster. All right, so it's currently at 3,000. And our battery should last the whole time. Should being the keyword. So now, yeah, see, because we only have 7 minutes left. So if we process anything now, and if we remember to take out the speed modifiers, then we will be able to pull that out. Okay, so I have this pause, so let's take that out. So we want to take out ores. Oops. And I know this is a lot, but remember, we can put it in our bag. Because anything we put in our bag, it will still duplicate. Oh, there was one thing I forgot to do before we started. Oh well. Well, we need to fill up. I was going to do this before I first started. And remind you guys why we should do it. And, well, I failed. I forgot to do it myself. But that's why I was going to remind you, because I forgot to do it last time. Alright, so we're going to fill this up only because we're going to process a whole bunch of ores. So let's do a bunch of osmium. Let's actually turn these on and just tell it to automatically process stuff for us. Alright, so we had nothing in there. We grabbed out our ores. Okay, matter. We want to make sure and grab all the matter. We don't need that. What else do we need? I really don't think I'm going to duplicate this again because meh. We have enough. I'm okay with it. But yeah, look how fast it's going now. Yes! And when we start again, we are going to take our battery down and we are going to combine it once again. But here's the thing. If you don't want to, this is going, well, I don't even have to. If we just look at it, it's going at a pretty normal speed, right? So if we let it go for a minute, restart it. Whoops, hit my microphone. I talk with my hands, I can't help it. Restart it, then the battery will be full again and you can automatically restart it again. So it's up to you. You could do it fast, you could do it slow. But now that we got the Parabox in our world, it is going to make a huge world of difference and I'm totally excited. So, and yes, this battery is going to stay for the remainder of the time. So we won't have to worry about that this time. Last time it took forever because we didn't have enough power going, but this time I let the battery fill up since we doubled it, and it is going to keep going forever. All right, through the magic of pausing editing, I will be right back. Okay, time's almost up. As soon as it tells us, and look at that, battery's still going good. Awesome. We're gonna wait here because as soon as it tells us that, well, actually we can take it out now. As soon as we have our point, there's our point. All right, we're gonna take up the battery just because I want to double it. Remember, anything you want to double. And loop off. All right, we're gonna come back on. I'll show you, and the battery will be all nice and full, and that's gonna be it. If you guys enjoyed this video, or if you have any questions or anything, leave any questions or comments below. And if you enjoyed it, well, you know what to do. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys being here and checking this out. I like sharing information. I like finding out stuff. I like doing all that stuff. So if you do too, let me know. All right, see what I mean? Our battery is completely full. So if we wanted to, we could start right back up again. Right back up. And oh, look, 40 speed modifier. So we could pop into the next one. 40 speed modifier. Ooh la la. And just because I feel like it, we're going to pop this baby up. We're going to combine them. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ta-da! Well, now our battery's not full, but it's exciting. Now look how much our battery holds. 92 million. And if we look, we will have all the matter still. So look at that. We just doubled all that. Put all our ores back. So there's all the ores we took out. So if we go back in here, we could put it all back in. Dun, dun, dun. And this time, before we restart, we will have to make sure and fill up our smeltery tanks with lava, because then if we cook anything while we're... See, what I'm going to do this time... Alright, I know the video's running long, but let me just show you what I'm going to do this time, okay? Because I have stuff to do. What happened to our buckets? Where are my buckets? Did I somehow lose my buckets? I don't know. Let's make a couple buckets. That's more than a couple buckets. Alright, we are going to go fill up our smeltery. We're going to start again. But the nice thing is, we are going to work on all this. And when we come back, I'm going to let the Parabox run for a little bit. While I go get a couple of other things done. And I'm going to let the smeltery and everything process all our ores and all that. And when we come back for the next video, then this will be all full, we'll be all ready. We'll either get some stuff done or we will wait and have the Parabox keep going. But it's pretty cool. So, I think I did everything I wanted to do. I put the speed in there. Yep. Alright, so oh, wait, I didn't let the battery charge. You know what? I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. So, I'm going to activate it again. It's been activated. Now, anything is going to be extra. But I'm going to go AFK. So that's going to be it for this video. And then we're going to have a couple of points in next time. Yay! So, until next time, this is Lava Temptress. Don't get burned.